Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys everything I got at Bookcon. Now, I'm surprised I got all of this stuff because if you watched my previous video, you know I was not prepared at all for anything. So it's kind of cool that I got all of this stuff. So this is my Bookcon haul. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. So for the first part of this video, I'm just going to be showing you like all the stuff I got there, not actually the books and arcs and stuff like that. So we're just doing the little stuff first and then moving on to the books, which will be the second half of the video. So yeah, let's get right into that. So the first thing my mom actually picked up for me, and those were some Harry Potter things, and they are this little promotional card of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the illustrated edition, which is by Jim Kay, and it's just a promo card, but I really like the art on the front, so I'm probably going to hang this up somewhere. Next, she picked up this Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire illustrated edition pamphlet thing. It has some of the artwork that's going to be in the book when it actually comes out. So there's Dumbledore with the Goblet of Fire, some dragons, and some other cool things. And then the last Harry Potter thing she picked up was this Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, The Journey, behind the scenes of the award-winning stage production. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the Cursed Child, but like anything related to Harry Potter is pretty cool, and that's like what's in it. It's basically some behind the scenes stuff, and I just think that's kind of cool. After that, I bumped into Sasha from Booktopia, and this was where I got my picture with her, and then she gave me a few things. And the first thing was this Nexus bookmark, and it's signed. For those of you who don't know, she wrote Zenith and Nexus with her co-author Lindsay Cummings. And then she gave me this Project Red little card thing, and Project Red is the project she's working on right now by herself, and it's like the project of her dreams, and it's set in Scotland. I can't wait to read this when it actually comes out, which I'm expecting it will come out because she's already a published author, so just can't wait for more of her stuff. And then on the back of this is this little print, which she actually did. I think this is really pretty, and I'm just going to have this sitting somewhere to inspire me to write whenever I don't feel like writing. Next, we picked up this bookmark that they were handing out, and it's for these books, cool stuff to draw, or how to draw cool stuff. Like, they're pretty cool, obviously, and I really like this one because it doesn't look like it doesn't have to be related to reading. Like, it looks like it could go with anything, and I think it's pretty neat. I just put on my lights because it's getting really dark in here, so gotta have some light. The next thing we picked up was this pin. It says "Read to Resist." Let's show you up front. It might be easier to see if I take it out of the plastic. And this is from the book Internment. So we were just walking by and they were handing out the pin, so we just jumped in line because it was pretty short and we grabbed the pin. One of the items actually goes with a book, so I'm not going to mention it until we get to that book, but we still have one more thing left for this section of the video, and then we move on to the books. So this item actually has a story to go with it, and I hope you guys don't mind. So today, I went into class, and on my desk was this manila envelope, and it had my name on it, and my teacher was like, when I came in the room, I had to leave again, so I left for a couple minutes, and when I came back, that was on your desk, so I don't know who it's from. Let me know if it's of any concern, like if I should call anybody or something. So he's being funny, you know. And when I opened it, this smile came over my face because it seems as though kindness isn't seen that much in the world anymore, and like those small acts that are done just make you remember that kindness is still a thing, and you can still count on some people to be there for you and just to care about you. And I felt so happy because this made me realize that kindness isn't dead. And in that manila folder was this. It's the Sarah J. Maas Throne of Glass pencil case. So here's the front, and then here's the back. It says, "Hope you cannot steal it." Yeah. Trying to read it backwards. It says, "Hope you cannot steal it and you cannot break it." And then there was a note on this side. It was like, "My friend went to Bookcon over the weekend and she gave it to me and I thought you might like it." So she said something like that. And I was just in awe because I saw this there. Like, you could have bought this, but you had to buy one of Sarah J. Maas's books, and I kind of have all of them, so I really didn't want to spend $20 just to get a pencil case and something else, which I will show you in a minute. So I passed up the offer, and ever since then, except for today, I have regretted that choice. I wish I had gotten that book, like thinking, man, I really should have gotten this. There's no other way you would have gotten it, and it may not be there next year. So when this was on my desk, I just felt so happy because one of my favorite teachers just got me this, and I'm so grateful and thankful for her because she's amazing. And then when I looked in it, this was in there. Again, maybe I should take off the plastic. So this is the Amulet of Ornith, and this was what made me like really consider getting another one of her books, like another copy of one of her books, because like I really wanted this because I've wanted the Amulet of Ornith necklace for quite a while, but they've been sold out like wherever I looked, so I wanted this so badly, but I was like, $20, do I really want to spend that money when I could be getting books that I don't have right now? So I said no, but I guess that's what I was supposed to do because now I have this, and I'm really, really grateful and thankful because I absolutely love this. I lied. Actually, we still have one more thing to discuss before we get to the books. This one also is a story of kindness as well, so I guess they were meant to go together anyway. Now, as me and my mom were waiting in line for a book, and this was the line we got cut out of, yay, there were some people behind us, and the dad, he had like just come from, I don't know, he just came back with a lot of stuff, and he was holding this thing. And then my mom came back because she was, I shouldn't be showing you that just yet. She had been looking around to see what else was going on, so I was just standing in line waiting for her. And I look back and I see what this guy got. And I'm like, oh, so lucky. I want that. And then my mom came back and she was like, where'd you get that? He was like, over there or something. And then she asked me if I wanted her to go over there and try to get one, and the guy was like, here, just have it. I'm really just excited about this patch I got. So my mom was like, yeah, thanks. And then we got this, and that is a poster, as you can probably already tell, as I already showed it to you. But what poster it is, you may wonder. Now, this hasn't been unrolled since that day, which was, how many days ago? I don't feel like doing math again, so we're just gonna guesstimate 5 days maybe. Seems right. Yeah, about 5 days we'll say. So it may be a little rolly, and yeah. And this is the poster. I'm trying to show it to you as best as I can. I don't know if you saw that, but it's one of the characters from Chain of Gold, which is Cassandra Clare's new book coming out next year, I think, which follows the infernal devices and the protagonist children and stuff. So there it is. So I got that, and I'm really happy about that because I wanted something from Cassandra Clare and I got it, so that was great. Now on to the books. So by Sarah J. Maas's table, where all her books were, was this thing they were handing out, which is a sampler of Sarah Holland's new book called Havenfall. I think it's Haven. And it's really short, and we just grabbed it because I knew she wrote Everless, which I have but haven't read yet because I'm a great reader, right? And I am actually really excited to read this, even though I don't know that much about it. It says on the back, "Welcome to the Inn at Havenfall, a lush manor that conceals a shocking secret. A secret one girl will do anything to protect." And it sounds really good. It comes out March 3rd, 2020, so it's a bit far, but it'll be here before you know it, because if you think about it, it's already June. It was just Christmas. The next thing I'm going to mention is the first ARC I ever got. And my dad waited in line for like 2 hours to get this book. And I'm so thankful he got it for me though. And that book is The Spinner of Dreams by K.A. Reynolds. And I believe this is a middle grade novel, and I'm pretty sure there's magic in it. Pretty sure. You know what? I'm just gonna read to you what it's about, okay? There's a monster inside her, but it won't define her. Annalise Merriweather was cursed at birth by the cruel fate spinner. Determined to break the curse and be the master of her own fate, she sets out to conquer the labyrinth of fate and dreams and gain a wish of her own. So yeah, that's like the bare minimum of what this book is about, and it sounded a lot better than the other books they were handing out, well, to me, because my preference is fantasy, so obviously I'm going to prefer fantasy. Then, after my dad got that, he went right back in line to get the next ARCs they were giving away, and one of them was Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahurin. This was one of the ARCs I definitely wanted because I had seen this on Emma's channel from Emma Books, and she said she really enjoyed it, and I've already started. I'm like that far in because I just haven't had time to read it. But I'm so happy I got this because this was like the big ARC I wanted. Besides another one, but we'll get to that one later. I'll read what it's about again, and I'm just holding it open because this is where I am and this is acting as my bookmark, so bear with me please. A witch and a witch hunter are bound as one to love, honor, or burn in this deadly and magical 17th century France-inspired tale of witchcraft and forbidden love. Perfect for fans of Sarah J. Maas. So obviously I'm intrigued by this, and I can't wait to continue reading it because from what I've already read, it's enjoyable and interesting, and I'm liking it. And then the last goodie. This goodie actually goes with the book, so that's why I wanted to wait. So I have not yet opened this, and I think it's like a charm or something in here that goes with Serpent and Dove. So let's see what it is. This is so cool. It's this snake charm. Wow, you really can't see that. There we go. So it's this snake thingy, and it matches the serpent on the book. Sort of. It's a snake, okay? So yeah, all done with the goodies now. So when my mom went to pick up the Harry Potter stuff, she also picked this up, and it is The Chilling Adventures of, just Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Season of the Witch. And this is the prequel by Sarah Reese Brennan before like the Netflix show takes place. And I don't even know if The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is like a book or anything, or if it's just a TV show. I don't know. I feel like I should though. But I've been sort of interested in it, and now that I have like the sort of prequel to it, I'm kind of excited to see what this world is all about. Next, my mom and I, we went to line up for this, and man, we were like right at the front because we were waiting to jump in line because there was no way we were getting kicked out of another line. And the books they were giving away, they were giving out 2 books. You got to pick one of them. So with my mom there, I knew I was gonna get both of them. So we like figured out which one we were each gonna pick up, so they're mine because I'm the reader. She just reads my books. And those two books were Rise by Ellen Goodlett and Queen of Ruin by Tracy Banghart. Both of these are sequels to Grace and Fury for this one and Rule, I think, for this one. So I don't have either of them, nor have I read them. So I'm gonna need to get them first before I read these. Whoa, I just read that this is the sequel, not obviously the sequel, but it's a finale and it's a duology, so hey, I could like finish this before everybody else and I won't have to worry about the next book coming out because there is none, so basically I just need to get the first book and then read this. And then I feel like this is still a series, so yeah. And then while we were waiting for those two books, they began handing out these other books, and as soon as we got these books, we like ran to where they were giving out the other books, and you just had to take a picture and then you got a free book. And that book was The 10,000 Doors of January, and I'll read you the back. In a sprawling mansion filled with peculiar treasures, January Scholar is a curiosity herself. As the ward of the wealthy Mr. Locke, she feels little different from the artifacts that decorate the halls, carefully maintained, largely ignored, and utterly out of place. Then she finds a strange book, a book that carries the scent of other worlds and tells a tale of secret doors of love, adventure, and danger. Each page turn reveals impossible truths about the world, and January discovers a story increasingly entwined with her own. So if that sounds interesting to you, this book comes out on 9/10/19. I believe 9 is September. And the next three books are actually finished copies of books. Two of them all of them I bought actually. One of them is a book I wanted the ARC for, but when I found out that they were actually selling finished copies later, I was very happy because I missed the ARC drop for it. And that book is The Storm Crow by Kaylin Josephson. And this book is actually signed, and I don't even know what this is about, and I don't really want to because I just want to be surprised with what this is about. So I'm not going to give you a summary, but I think it comes out in a month. So if you're interested, pre-order it and read it when you get it, obviously. But I have seen the ARC for this like already come out a while ago, and I think Fairy Loot included it, or was it Outcrate? One of them included it, and I was just so sad because I didn't get it. So now I'm very happy I have it, and it's a completed edition. Now the last two books are actually two books that I just saw and I wanted to buy because, I don't know, I had the urge to buy something. So these were the two books I picked up. The first one is Nocturna by Maya Montaigne, and this is a Latinx fantasy-inspired story. That's all I know about it. Again, not much. And the thing that really drew me to this book was the cover and seeing it, like, seeing people get it in subscription boxes. It just sounds really good. And then the last book I got was The Tiger at Midnight by Swati Teerdala. And when I was reading what this was about, the word that jumped off the page at me was assassin. So I can't wait to read what this is about because I really don't know that much about it either. Just that there's an assassin in it. Anyway, that's all. I know it was another long video and I apologize for that. But you guys want content and this is me giving you some content. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! That was the weirdest wave. My chair is stopping my hand from actually moving.